From the heights of the craft world, the life of an exodite is often judged as brutish, rustic, lacking the refinement that defines the children of Aisha. Yet from below, amidst the soil of worlds spared and safeguarded, another truth emerges. It is a life perilous, aye, but one of freedom and of simplicity. It was in the heart of such a city of wraithbone and living wood that Karaman tended his garden. He was farmer, huntsman when the weak demanded, and, when need pressed, militiaman. A life that any true son of a craft world would have dismissed as reckless and unfocused, courting ruin with its lack of discipline. To Karaman, such judgment only provoked a smile. He was a man of peace, who delighted in the tending of harmony, who sought his place amidst the rhythm of the world. When war came, he took up arms with the same reverent solemnity he gave to the soil. After all, whether man, orc, or lesser vermin, such creatures followed only the impulses of their lesser flesh. They were but organic machines, no different than weeds in a garden, and weeds need not be hated. They cannot know why the gardener's hand roots them out. Perhaps it was blindness, perhaps false humility. Yet Karaman never saw the venomous seed hidden within such thoughts, a seed that would one day consume him entire. There was an image that never departed him. A small band of orcs had crashed at the foot of a distant mountain. Nothing more than the wreckage of some shattered warband, 100 brutish souls at most, many mere Gretchen, with their long noses and feral eyes. That day, Karaman bore the flamer of the team. Never before had he ended so much life with so little effort. A single pressure upon the trigger, and 100 fragile flames were snuffed at once. It was like tending crops, like spraying blight from the leaves. A finger pressed, and vermin perished. A digit, nothing more, extinguished their world entire. Did they perceive it? In those last fractured moments, as death screams filled their tiny skulls, did they glimpse the finger as the instrument of some vengeful god? From that day forth, Karaman drifted into solitude, not broken, not haunted, but fascinated. Could not the word vermin extend beyond insects? Why not to bipeds, to beasts, to anything that crawled and cluttered his garden? Yet these thoughts he never voiced. To all others he remained the model of virtue, the quiet tiller of harmony. But alone, in the dark of his chamber, he felt the pull of the dark city, the whisper of his kin's most twisted kin. He chose compromise, exile upon a craft world, to tread the paths of war. But discipline did not hold him. He abandoned one path, then another. Guardian, Corsair, Grav Tank Pilot, Dire Avenger, Fire Dragon. He wore each like a mask, before discarding it. In time, he embraced the Reaper's path, and at last the mask would not come away. For the Dark Reaper's weapon was the perfection of his obsession, a pressure of the finger, a thought of the soul, and lives became smoking craters. He laughed amidst the crack of missiles, and his companions withdrew, unwilling to share in the Exarch's fate that loomed upon him. No tactic was too vile, no slaughter too base. His Exarch learned this truth when he tried to stop Keramon from firing upon a column of Drukhari survivors. 2 brothers in arms met the same fate when they moved to denounce him. He fled then, hunted not by fear of death, but by a gnawing horror, that he might never again feel the divine rapture of life's extinction at a mere pressure of his hand. Sickened by the thought, he struck deep into his craft world through the webway, and there seized an entire choir of bone singers. What transpired is whispered in fragments, but it is said the poor artisans were forced to weave him a monstrous shell, a body remade for slaughter, before he vanished into exile. Now Keramon is sought by many yet never caught. They say he walks the webway's bleeding arteries, flanked by those reapers who share his gospel of annihilation. In their company, he is no longer Keramon. He is the end of all. Upon battlefields already accursed, where the ruin is deepest and the dead uncounted, his laughter rises, and in its echo, silence follows.